Alright, this video is for exam 2, page 3, section 1, and I'll get started right now. Use the definition of derivative to prove that d over dx of root 1 minus x equals negative 1 over 2 times 1 minus x. Alright, so the definition of derivative is limit of h approaching 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So with that, we need to find our derivative. So f of x is going to be root 1 minus x. So we're going to put limit of h approaching 0 of 1 minus x plus h minus root 1 minus x over h. That right there is our the limit we're trying to, the derivative for, that we're going to solve. So first step is to multiply it in a way to get rid of the roots. So we're gonna be multiplying by limit of h approaching 0 root 1 minus x minus h minus root minus x over h times root 1 minus x minus h plus root 1 minus x over itself. That right there will give us, let's see, man. So our next step will be to combine those two and multiply them with numerator and denominator. So we are left with h approaching 0 of 1 minus x minus h minus x. Then we're gonna put then what we're then gonna do is solve for the top. So then in this case it's going to be negative h when all of these terms are added together. So then we are left with h minus h plus 1 minus x and then what we can do is cancel these terms and so then we're left with negative 1 1 minus x minus a h plus 1 minus root 1 minus x. And at this point, you can now plug in your h for, so we are then left with negative 1 of 1 minus x minus 0 plus 1 minus x, which equals to 1 minus x plus 1 minus root 1 minus x, and this equals to, since these two terms are the same, we could add them together, and then we're left with 2 times root 1 minus x, which equals our problem. So in this case, f prime of x will equal negative 1 over 2 root 1 minus x. Alright, and now time for part B. Find the equation of the tangent line at x equals negative 3 for f of x equals root 1 minus x. So what we have to do is first is find f of 3 and also f prime of 3 to see what our coordinates are and what our m tangent slope is. So for f of 3, it's going to be equal to 1 minus 3, which is, excuse me, yes, 1 plus 3 because this is negative 3, and that will equal 4. And for the second part, we're going to have negative 1 over 2 root 1 plus 3, which is going to be equal to negative 1 over 2 root 4, which is negative 1/4. So our coordinate is going to be negative 3. Whoops, I forgot to put my roots, sorry. The answer for this one is 2. So our coordinate is going to be negative 3, 2, and our slope for the tangent is going to be negative 1/4. So then we take our equation of y2 y minus y2 equals m times x2 minus x1. So in this case, our equation will be y minus 2 equals negative 1/4 times x plus 3, because our x is negative, so it'll turn into a positive, and our y goes here, so it'll be a negative in this case. And now we just have to isolate y and distribute this. So this will then be equal to y minus 2 equals 1 negative 1/4 x minus 3/4. So then we add 2 and so our final answer will be y equals 5/4 minus 1/4 x. And that is all for this section. Alright. And I'll see you all for the next one.